Association. We welcome you on the second day of our Central Council meeting. We start the process with the medallion process. As a part of our Central Council meeting, for the last 2 years, we have been organizing, before and after we start the meeting, some leadership motivational lectures. Yesterday we had a beautiful session with our lawyers. All the lawyers team was there. And today, we are sitting in the holy city of Amritsar with the blessings of Vaheguru. We thought of organizing 2 motivational lectures. One is now and second will be at 12 o'clock. Now, do doctors need motivational lectures? The answer is yes, because all of us are healers. Unfortunately, when we talk about WHO, and everybody in the world defines health as not mere absence of disease, but a state of physical, mental, social, spiritual, and environmental well-being. But in our medical college, the word spirituality was not taught to us. Even today, we talk about consciousness, but we don't teach what consciousness is. Somehow people have started talking about consciousness today as a parasympathetic mode of life. Parasympathetic breathing as pranayam, parasympathetic relaxation as shavasana, parasympathetic postures as asanas. So people have started now linking spiritual health into it. Mental health again was not taught to us. Leadership qualities are normally not taught to us at that time, but now the skill development program by Medical Council of India, these courses have started, people have started learning about that. So we were looking for a motivational speaker, and doctor's choice ultimately had only one. And one of my mentor, Dr. Ajay Kumar from Bihar, he said, I don't care, Shivani has to be here. And today we have Sister Shivani here. And when I said that Sister Shivani is coming, I think from everywhere across India, people said, no, we want to listen to her. Then there was a debate that should we start the program at 9 o'clock or should she speak at 11? So everybody said that if you call at 11, then the meeting will not happen of Central Council. So people will only come at 11, everybody will go to the mandir. So our Central Council meeting will not happen on that particular day. They say that if she has to speak, make her speak at 9 so that the hall is full, which is now nearly full. Otherwise, people would have come at 11 and our Central Council meeting could not have happened. Thank you, Shivani, for accepting to come at 9. When we start with Brahma Kumari as a movement, I, for the last 14 years, have been doing a course at Om Shanti Retreat Center in Delhi, Manesar. And at IMA level, we have been doing it twice, last year and last year we have been doing that. And when I first met Shivani ji, she was in one of our ORS center where she spoke about it. And whenever we talk to them, they start with the word called Om Shanti. And when the first time when I went and joined Om Shanti Retreat Center, I started thinking, why do they call Om Shanti? Then I, being a doctor with a stethoscope, I started looking, is there a medical evidence on the word Om Shanti? And the answer came was that whenever you chant, whenever you have physical pain, you will chant vowel, ah, e, o, a, ouch. Physical pain will produce a vowel, and vowel will give you interleukin-2, which has an aspirin-like effect. Whenever you weep, you produce a nasal consonant, ma, na, ga, na, na. Na, ga, na. So these sounds produces tranquility of mind, delta activity in the EEG. Therefore, O will give you aspirin, Ma will give you compose. The word Om will give you aspirin and compose both, it will be a physical and mental healing both. Therefore, it will give you Shanti. Therefore, the word Om Shanti means that you get any place, any atmosphere where you want, where you shift from sympathetic to parasympathetic mode is the word Om Shanti. Their description may be different, but that's what a doctor with a stethoscope can describe the word Om Shanti as. So I now invite Sister BK Shanti ji, please come on the, Shivani ji, please come on the dais. I said Shanti because she's going to give us Shanti. So the whole job is, let's start our Central Council meeting in a parasympathetic mode. And for the next 45 minutes, she will shift all of us from a sympathetic mode to a parasympathetic mode. Calm, she will give us Shanti without having a Ucharan of Om. Only by listening, we will be able to go deep into a trance phase and go into a parasympathetic mode, and we will learn this. The idea is that we are here, coming here as a leaders. Our job is to lead other leaders. And for that, we need to understand the principles of a parasympathetic lifestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sister Shivani, who is going to take us to a parasympathetic journey. She is practicing Raj Yoga. She is going to explain. We have different types of yoga. We have Gyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karam Yoga, and what is that Raj Yoga, which she is going to talk about it. And she has been doing a lot of programs across the country. Now, practically you will find that after a few years, every state of IMA, they have started inviting her, and she is going to talk to every medical program. 2 days back, she just did a 2 days program with the FOXY, with the complete gynecology unit of the country, and she had a 2 days program on the same subject. She is doing awakening programs for the last 10 years. She is doing awakening program for the last 10 years. She has over 10,000 deliberations to her credit. All over she is talking with that. People think that to become a spiritual or a motivational leader, you have to do a sannyas, you have to leave your family, you have to read Vedas, you have to be a born saint. For your understanding, she is an electronic engineer by profession. There is no clapping there. याद रखिए, कल हमने कहा था जब क्लैप करते हैं उनको हार्ट अटैक नहीं होता. So I asked her that what motivated you to become a motivator? She says, my parents used to come to Brahma Kumaris. I used to come with them. I just used to listen to them. I started experimenting. And when I started experimenting, then I thought to pass on whatever I've learned to the society. And today I can say she is one of the top motivational guru. I'm calling her as Guru, Guru, the one who has a knowledge of consciousness. And then she said, my journey is slow but consistent. And so she learned everything by exploring, experimenting, and now implementing. Ladies and gentlemen, my colleagues, I present to you Sister Shivani.
Om Shanti. Good morning. Good morning. Dr. K.K. Agarwal gave us a very scientific meaning of the word Om Shanti. At the Brahma Kumaris, Om Shanti is our greeting, which is a gentle reminder to ourselves and to the person we greet that peace is our original nature. Om means Aham Atma, I the soul, Shanti, peace. So every time we say Om Shanti, we are reaffirming our true nature, that is, I am a peaceful soul. Let's take 1 minute silence and ask ourselves a very simple question. There are two words, doctor and healer. But if there are two words, then that means there is a difference between those two words. Let's pause and ask ourselves, what is the difference between a doctor and a healer? We need to know the difference because we keep using both the words. Doctor, healer, doctor, healer. What is the difference between a doctor and a healer? Close your eyes, look at a picture. Doctor, what does a doctor do? Healer, what does a healer do? What's the difference between the two? Doctor is a teacher and healer is? Doctor, healer. And today we have a third word here, leader. Beautiful words with very deep meanings, but words of which meaning we have to start living in our life. How many of you, in your day-to-day practice, at home, at work, experience an emotion called stress? Anyone here experiences stress? Lately I feel we may be diverse on many things, but when it comes to this word, we are united. And we say, we all. And if somebody had to stand here and say, no, I don't experience stress, we're going to just turn back and look at the person and say, either there's something wrong with him or he's not speaking the truth, because not experiencing stress is not possible. How many of us experience anger? Again, we are united. Now, every time we are creating any of these emotions, whether it's anger, stress, fear, anxiety, doubt, sometimes jealousy, it's an energy field that I am creating around me. A doctor could be probably allowed to have this energy field. Healer, because doctor's role is prescribe the medicine, do the surgery, treat the patient. Healer's role is to heal the patient. Two words are different. Every time a patient is there across the table, a patient with the patient family is coming in pain. They are not just in physical pain, they are also in emotional pain. Pain because of which the disease was caused, pain after the disease is caused, physical stress, emotional stress, financial stress. So here is the doctor, here is the patient, patient plus family. Every 5 minutes someone is coming in pain, and here we are healing them. And which means, sitting across the table this side, our energy field needs to be so pure, so powerful, so positive, that the person across meets us only for 5 minutes, has not had the medicine yet, has not had the treatment begun, but is already experiencing the healing just by meeting the healer. जैसे हम कहते हैं, डॉक्टर साहब से मिलके ही मजा आ गया, अच्छा लग रहा है. Haven't yet had the medicine, but अच्छा लग रहा है. I'm feeling nice. What is making me feel nice is the vibration I received from the healer. Is that peace, that ease, that patience, that relaxation, that purity that I experienced meeting the healer. But if the doctor is creating stress and anxiety, then here is the doctor, here is the patient, and every 5 minutes a soul in pain. By the end of the day, the doctor's stress level will increase because we are consuming pain. When two people interact with each other, When any two people interact with each other, it's two energy fields which are interacting with each other. Why are we hearing the word burnout in medical profession? Excellent doctors, everything perfect, every surgery successful, burnout. Why? Excellent doctor, but probably created stress once in a while. And over a period of time, the mind and the body became a victim of that stress because we are interacting with people who are in pain. When you touch a patient, you will always wear gloves and you will always wash your hands after touching a patient. You will never forget however busy you are, because that's protection for the self. But what about when our energy field touches the energy field of another person? What about when our mind touches the mind of another person? Do we wash ourselves? Do we clean ourselves? Because by the time we reach home in the evening to our family, what is the energy we have to give to our family? And then we say, profession ही ऐसा है, stress तो होना ही है. When we say this to ourselves, stress to hona hi hai, we are blessing ourselves that stress is part of your life and we will live with that. Few months back, I was doing a program with nurses on Nurses Day, and there were about 1,000 nurses, and I asked them a simple question: what is the cause of stress in your life? I thought being nurses, erratic time schedule, lot of different kind of patients, lot of things to handle, they will give this as the answer. You know what's the answer they gave? Cause of stress in their life? They said, doctor gussa karte hai. The doctor gets angry and that's the fear in my life. A sister might make a mistake is a situation. But if a nurse has to live in fear, panic and anxiety, it could be during a surgery, it could be just during rounds, energy field again of fear and pain. So doctor, energy field of stress and anger, anxiety, nurse, energy field of pain, fear, and here we are healing people who are in pain. Are we healing them? Or are we adding pain to their existing pain? So I shared with the nurses a very simple thing. I said, when your patients behave strangely, somebody could shout at you, somebody could refuse to eat, they behave very erratic, you don't feel bad. She said, no. I said, why? She said, they're not well. I said, they are also not well. Who is not well? Anyone who is shifting from their normal state of being. Peace is normal, anger is a disease. Love is normal, hurt is a disease. We are all able to see physical disease and accept all the symptoms which come with the physical disease, but when it comes to emotional disease, we have started calling emotional disease as normal. And if a doctor believes that stress and anger is normal, then that is the message which we are giving to society. Stress and anger is normal. And patients believe stress and anger is normal. And then we are telling them, but most of your diseases are psychosomatic. What if every doctor had to write on their prescription one line? You are not allowed to get angry. Do you think it will speed up the healing process of the patient? Do you think it will speed up the healing process of the patient? What if the doctor had to tell the 3 family members who come accompanying the patient, आपके घर में अगले 10 दिन पूरी शांति होनी चाहिए. You are healing. Healing. You cannot have an environment of chaos and conflict in your house and someone is going through healing. When we firmly believe that stress can cause disease, then we also firmly believe that purity and peace can bring about healing. Is it possible for us to go back and live and work without the weapon of anger? Think about it. Is it possible? Because we are healer, look at your energy field. It is a healer's energy field. Healer means compassion. Healer means care. Healer cannot have the word anxiety, anger associated. And every time we create anger, we are depleting our energy field. Suppose you are walking into your hospital, you meet someone for 30 seconds who has made a mistake and आपने डांट दिया. Just a little irritation or a little shouting for 30 seconds is an investment, and you forget about it and you move ahead. How long does that person take to forget about it? How long does that person take to forget about it? So if you just shouted at me for 1 minute or 30 seconds, your depletion is for 1 minute and then you go away, but I am thinking of you for the next 5 hours. And for the next 5 hours, what's the vibration that I'm sending to you? So first depletion during that 1 minute, and then depletion during the next 5 hours when I am in pain because of you and I'm radiating that vibration to you. How can a healer afford to be depleted like this? And the opposite. I have made a mistake. You are a compassionate soul. Compassion. So you understand me, empathize me, instruct me how to do it the right way next time. But understand me this time and don't shout at me. 30 seconds investment, you forget about it and you go away. For the next whole day, what am I sending to you? What am I sending to you? Blessings and blessings and blessings and blessings. What will this do to the energy field of a healer? And when all these blessings are in your energy field, there comes the patient, and what is the vibration that he gets? Purity and love. A healer and anger cannot go together. Doctor and anger phir bhi chalega. Healer and anger cannot go together. The other day I was doing a program with Max Group Top Leadership, and you know what they said? They said, where have we shifted as a healing profession? We have shifted from where doctor was called next to God to an era today when doctor is moving around with bouncers to take care of them. So where are we shifting? From a stage where people were ready to worship us to a stage where people are ready to attack us. So how do I protect myself? What we are doing protection is by keeping people around us like this to take care of ourselves. This is not protection. Because scene kya ho jayega? Chaos, conflict, somebody will hit, somebody will protect, attack. This is not the energy of a hospital. But if the healer's mind, you all have come to Amritsar, you will go to the Golden Temple. Why will you go to the Golden Temple? What do you get over there? Why are people going to the Golden Temple, traveling all over the world, coming here to go to the Golden Temple for what? For what? Peace. How do we get that peace of mind walking into the temple? Because the energy field of that place has everyone coming there in a state of peace. So over a period of time, the energy field of that place has become very peaceful. Now whoever will enter there will feel peace. What if we had to create the energy field of our hospital so peaceful that the patient will enter there and feel at peace? If that happens, we will never need a bouncer to protect us. We will not. What is the energy field of the hospital? But if in that hospital, the doctors, the nurses, the staff, everyone working in that hospital is going through stress, through aggression, through anger, then that's the energy field. Walk in the patient, already in pain, into an energy field of stress and anger, फिर attack करना possible है. So the easiest way to protect ourselves is to start protecting ourselves here, not here. Start protecting ourselves first from the emotional attack that we succumb to every day. And if we start protecting ourselves from the emotional attack, there will never, ever, ever be a physical attack. It's not possible. It's not possible. But for that, our energy field will have to be so pure. Today, because of the information that I as a patient get to read and listen from media, I walk into a doctor's cabin with this doubt in my mind. Very few people could be doing it. Very few people could be doing it. But when media gives information, it becomes a part of everyone's mind. Faith can heal and doubt can. Faith can heal, and faith is the first factor required for healing. And doubt can. Right? So if faith can heal, doubt can slow down healing. So here I walk into the doctor's cabin filled with this thing. If they're telling me for an ultrasound, is it for my benefit or is it for their benefit? What is the commission? No. All this doubt in my mind. And you are healing me. But I am with a frame of doubt. My healing will slow down. I have to receive an energy of integrity so powerful from there that my mind has to say, I trust this person completely. Doesn't matter what I've read and heard outside. I would want to feel like trusting. It will be only based by the vibration that I get after meeting you. And that vibration will come if we are living our life on that 100% purity and integrity. Dr. Agarwal said we are leaders here. Leaders. For me, a leader is like a mother who nurtures her children and who teaches her children what is right, what is wrong, and brings her children to the right path. You are leaders, and leaders would mean who would save their children from something which is not right for them. Patients come to us in absolute faith and they surrender. Just visualize a mother coming with her child to you in pain, and she surrenders her child to you and says, Doctor Saab, theek karo. Is that the time to think about what I can get from this person? Is that the time to think about the targets of my hospital? Is that the time to think about what all commission that I can get from different people? If I do that, even if it's one thought in my subconscious, then healing energy is not flowing like this, but I am wanting energy from there. I am not giving, I am asking, even if it's in my mind. Exploiting someone who has come in pain. Exploiting someone who has come in pain is very, very deep karma. And every karma has a consequence. As a leader, as a mother of your fraternity, please save your fraternity from doing this. Please save them. If I, as a doctor, cheat someone for 2,000 rupees, the patient doesn't lose anything much, probably loses 2,000 rupees, that's all. But I, the healer who have made this karma of exploiting that patient who has come in pain and trust, two very big factors, pain and complete trust and surrender, I have exploited that person. I will have to fear this karma that I have done. I will really have to fear the consequence of this karma. Few people started it, other people accepted it, and today our fraternity is saying, this is normal. This is normal. Lab ka commission, scanning center ka commission, sab karte karte karte, by the time the bill reaches the patient, do you think we are being fair to them who are coming in pain? Today pharmaceutical companies are giving us iPads, iPhone, tour to America. Let us start earning blessings. Our integrity, our purity, ethical. But ethical is also a very relative word because we will create different definitions of ethical. When purity and integrity is our energy field, when we do everything only for the best of the patient, we will earn so much money that we will buy any number of iPads and go for any number of tours and travels. Let's do it with our authentic earning, not with commission that we get from people. Not with that. Let us earn blessings. Let us not focus on only earning money. Take a simple example. If you go to the shop and you want to buy 1 kg fruit, apple, and if the shopkeeper that day says to you, "Sir, it's not fresh, you buy it from the next shop." Do we find people like this sometimes? Do we find people like this sometimes? Yes. What did that shopkeeper do that day? He did not think about himself. He thought about you. That day he did not earn money. But what did you send him that day? What did you send him that day? You sent him a lot of blessings. You went home and you shared it with 5 people. Do you know this person? 5 people sent him blessings. After that day, who did we always go to every day for the rest of our life? To that same shopkeeper. Because on that first day, he did not bother about himself, he bothered about you. This is earning blessings. Medical profession lives on blessings. You are earning blessings. Souls who are earning blessings every day cannot be in stress. Not possible. Not possible. But blessings are not earned by treating people. We treat people, we earn money. To earn blessings, it would have to be something else. सबको सुख देना, सबका इलाज करना नहीं, सिर्फ सुख देना है. अपने फायदे से पहले उनका फायदा सोचना. We are here leaders. We are making policies. We are making rules by which the whole country is going to live by. This disease of commission, referral, all these added things which have come is only a disease of 15-20 years. Why not together stop it here and eradicate this disease? If we eradicate this disease, then when the patient walks into our chamber, they will completely trust us because we are living that life. We are living that life. I have a friend who is a doctor in Delhi. She's a gynac. And just a few days back, the IVF center representative came to her and said, "Ma'am, 12,000 rupees for the patient you recommended to our center." And she said, "I don't take this money." He said, "It's normal. We give it to every doctor." And the envelope was got there with a lot of a very normal thing. So she said, "I don't take this money." He said, "If you don't take it, it will go back to the IVF center. So might as well you keep it." She said, "You do what you want with it. I don't take this money." Then we spoke about it and we said the second step has to be that the 12,000 doesn't go to the IVF center. But the 12,000 has to go to the patient who's gone there for the treatment. It has to go to the patient because that's where it's going to benefit. And now it's a process for the IVF center to agree to do this, for the other doctors not to create an obstacle while she does this. It's a process. Single-handedly when we do it, we will still do it, but there will be a little obstacles. But when we do it together, it's going to create miracles. And when we start doing this, we are going to earn so many blessings that we will not know what is stress. We will not know. The money that we earn is coming home with an energy, and you are using that money to feed your family and children. Let not that money which comes home comes with the pain of somebody attached to that money. The money has to come with blessings of people. There is a lot of things that money can buy, But there are few things which money cannot buy, na? What is it that money cannot buy? We know everything that money can buy. What are the few things which money cannot buy? Happiness, peace, love, respect, harmony, health. Treatment money can buy. Health money cannot buy. So money can buy everything physical, and everything that's energy, money cannot buy. So how do we earn that? We earn that only by receiving blessings. And how do I receive blessings? By radiating purity. So as a healer, we need to remember we are healers, not businessmen. Not businessmen. It's important when we choose a profession to see whether we have the sanskar for that profession, that nature. Sometimes I meet parents who are doctors and who would want their son to be a doctor. The son wants to be a businessman. But the parents say, Mera hospital hai itna bada. Who will take care of this hospital? Become a doctor. Sanskar of a businessman becomes a doctor and runs a hospital. We know what will happen then. We know what will happen then. So doctor, healer means sanskar of. Which sanskar do we need? Compassion, caring, sharing, blessing, love. Money will automatically come. That's not to be our focus. Our focus is on what are we giving. Money will automatically come. And we need to remember what speed at which we are driving our car, our life. The other day I was in a very big hospital in Delhi, one of the top names. And I was talking to the onco-surgeon there. And she said, I have just received a patient who has a lump in the breast, but the mammogram report says she's absolutely fine. Why? She said, because that center does about 300 mammograms every day. And then what does the doctor do? She said, most of the doctors just see what is written in the mammogram report. They don't see the mammogram film because they don't have time. So if the report says she is normal, one mistake by the center there, the doctor sees the report says, aap theek hain bilkul. Why? Because both the places are doing things fast. They didn't have time. Healer, this is not just cheating with them, this is cheating with ourselves. This is cheating with ourselves. And if we make these little things, then we are depleting our energy field. As leaders, it's time to come back to the principles that we stand for, where we were called as family doctors. Yahi title hota tha na? Family doctor. And when somebody calls you a family doctor, what are they making you? They're making you a part of their family. You are family for us. Family kya karti hai? Family kya karti hai? Do you think it's possible that we bring about a little shift in what we're doing? Think it's possible? Is it possible? Is it possible?
Yes.
If you don't want to have bouncers protecting you, it will need to be done. Because if it is bouncers today, then we don't know what we're looking at 10 years down the line. We don't know what we're looking at 10 years down the line. How will we protect ourselves? How will we protect ourselves? People are depleted, they react easily, they are turbulent, they are coming to our hospital. We will have to have very high energy field positive, which will protect us and which will heal them. They will become peaceful and they will not do anything wrong with us. Neither attack us, neither abuse us, neither file a case against us. They will never do it. They will understand us. If we understand them, They will be compassionate towards us if we are compassionate towards them. As will be our karma, so will be our consequence. So let's radiate the energy to them. The same energy we will get back. No one will ever do anything wrong with us if we don't do anything wrong with any. So should we leave the weapon of anger here today in Amritsar before we go back? Do you think? Hanji? Just visualize a scene that your nurse and the team of nurses and assistants working with you has no fear in working with you. They will be so relaxed, at ease. This all influences the process of healing. Even when we are sitting like this in a group here, I've seen many times, if someone forgets to put their phone on silent and the mobile rings and 10 people turn back and look at them and say, I've seen people, they are not able to put their phone on silent at that time. Their hand starts trembling. You know why? Because they're getting energy from 10 people of And one day I was thinking, if the person cannot put their phone on silent only because of energy of 10 people, what must be happening to your assistants and nurses while in the part of a surgery? They are scared. Doctor गुस्सा कर देगा कभी भी. हाथ क्या होंगे फिर? गलती तो हो ही जाएगी. The best person will make a mistake if they are in fear. If they are in fear. So coming to a holy place is the time to give up at least one thing. Then we will go back holy, no? We have to go back holy. We just can't come, feel holy for 10 minutes and then go back same. Coming to a holy place meaning come back and go back holy. And that will happen when we leave this one thing here. We only get angry because situations and people are not the way we want them to be. But if we understand that people and situations cannot always be the way we want them to be, your junior cannot be as sincere as you, as hardworking as you, as honest as you. He will be as he is. We can inspire him, instruct him, guide him, advise him. But if we get angry, then we are not only depleting our energy, we are depleting his or her energy too. We like those people and we are comfortable with those people who have the same definitions of life as us, as honest as me, neither more, neither less. You wouldn't like someone who's more honest than you also. And you'll say, इतना honest नहीं होना चाहिए. इतना कम भी नहीं होना चाहिए. कितना होना चाहिए? मेरे जितना. Because we're comfortable with sanskars which are same as us. Different people, different sanskars. How many of you have children who are identical like you? Anyone here is blessed with a child with identical sanskars as you? So isn't it time to pause and reflect, if my child cannot have identical sanskars as me, then how is it possible that? How is it possible that all the people who are working with me will have sanskars as me? And when I understand this, I shift from expectations to accepting them, and when I start accepting them, my mind starts becoming stable, calm, peaceful. Surrender anger today. Then the visit to Amritsar is peaceful soul, healer, angel. Go back to hospital every morning as I am an angel to all I meet today. फरिश्ता सबको सुख देता है. डॉक्टर नहीं, एंजल. एंजल बने, एंजल बने. Yes, very little difference is left between us and an angel. Just let's finish that difference and we are angels already. How many of you feel we can go back, leaving this weapon of anger here, and go back different? Ready? 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 It's the best gift you can give to yourself for this new year. Only then on 1st January can we say Happy New Year. If we do something which is happy and if we do something which is new, only then it's a Happy New Year. Let's pause and reflect for 2 minutes and then do this every morning before we begin the day. Sit back comfortable and just look at yourself. I am a divine soul. I am a divine soul. My every thought, word and behavior. My every thought, word and behavior radiates love and purity to all. My every thought, word and behavior radiates love and purity to all. I accept everyone as they are. I accept everyone as they are. I am God's angel. Radiating compassion, earning blessings. Angel, light, pure. Look at yourself, angel, tomorrow Monday morning. Same hospital, same colleagues, same nurses, same patients. Consciousness shift. I am an angel. I am healing souls. The medicine will treat the body. I am healing souls. Everyone I meet is healed emotionally and physically. And as I earn all their blessings, I am light, happy, flying. This is the purpose of my life. हर रोज, every morning, just sit with yourself for 5 minutes before you begin the day. Just 5 minutes, preparing yourself how to be today the whole day. Our diary always has what we have to do the whole day. There needs to be a column of how I need to be while I'm doing all this. How am I going to be today? Peaceful, calm, happy, loving. That has to be a column in my diary of appointments. And if that column is there in my diary, then I'm a healer. If the column is only what I have to do the whole day, then I'm a doctor. If I have a column on how I'm going to be today while I'm doing all that, then I'm a healer. Doctor will earn money, healer will earn blessings, and money more beyond their capacity. Those who earn blessings earn money more than they have imagined because they have an extra energy of blessings in their life. Let's go back as leaders, as mothers, to nurture our entire family and to change the definition of what has become normal. If something has got the definition of normal, but it is a karma which will have a consequence of pain, then let's change that definition of normal. If we become instruments for doing this, you are going to earn blessings for a lifetime and many, many, many lifetimes. Last month we had done a program in East Delhi, IMA, and there was a very nice project with that which was on organ donation. How many of you here have pledged your organs? Still a big number left. Still a big number left. It has to begin with us. First we do it, then we get our family and friends to do it. Once it becomes a part of our life, we will inspire our every patient to do it, and we will inspire our entire fraternity to inspire their every patient to do it. Religion may have taught us a few things which we don't have complete clarity about, and that's why patients are a little apprehensive about donating their organs. But if they are explained with clarity, just think about it. If somebody had to pledge their organs and their organs were given to someone after they died, what is that soul going to earn? What is that soul going to earn? What is that soul and that family going to earn? What do normally we do when somebody leaves? We give charity. What charity do we give? Money, clothes. This charity, given somebody life. Given somebody life, that soul and the entire family is going to earn blessings for many, many lives. If we do it, we will be able to inspire everyone else to do it. And just by doing that, we will become instrument for saving so many lives. Simple way to earn blessings. Give happiness to people, earn blessings forever. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.